Welcome everybody. It's very rainy in Dublin, as usual. In my second video, I wanted to talk about my Maidenhair Fern. This guy. Yep, it's here. It's there. So when I got this plant, it was very beautiful, very bushy, and just thriving. I left this plant for like 2 weeks, and when I came back there was just like nothing. It died. My Mr. Hyde, he was completely dry, so I just cut off all the stems because there was like no chance they were coming back. Also, I inspected the soil and I found very scary large red bugs. I was so terrified, so I went in Google and YouTube trying to find some information about them, and I couldn't find anything. So then I called my mom, who is very good at gardening and growing plants, and she said like, oh, they are very bad. So I had to reanimate this plant completely. I took it out of the soil and washed off as much soil as possible without damaging the roots. And then I soaked the plant completely in a mixture of hydrogen peroxide and water. After doing that, I planted Mr. Hyde back into his pot, which I washed before, in a completely new soil, and I put this in a really bright spot on my east-facing window. After a couple of weeks, I've noticed the little baby coming back to life. As you see here, they're super small. I'm very glad that this plant is coming back because I'm looking forward to taking care of Maidenhair Fern. I know that people are saying that they are very needy and very hard to take care of, but I'm ready to take this challenge. Also, I'd like to talk about general care for this plant. As I mentioned before, you want to place Maidenhair Fern in a bright spot, for example, east-facing window, but please avoid exposure to direct sunlight for too long. These plants usually can take up to a few hours of direct sun every day. The most interesting part of care for this plant. You want to not let the soil dry out at all. You want to keep it moist, so as soon as you notice that the soil is about to dry out, you gotta water it. And it's better to use filtered water for this, or maybe distilled or bottled, or rainwater, because they prefer more clean water. Also very important for ferns to not put them in terracotta or concrete pots, because those pots will suck the water out of soil and you'll have to water the plant more often. Ferns will really enjoy higher humidity, about 50-60%. They will be very glad to stay in these conditions. So that's basically it. Don't be afraid of Maidenhair Ferns. They are very good guys, and if you let them dry out and they die, there is a chance that they will come back to you. Thank you for watching this video. Subscribe to my channel because I'm going to post more videos about care for plants. Thank you.